Little more than 12 hours from right now, President Obama is going to give his 7th State of the Union address, and we'll surely hear him tout how successfully he's running the country. But what are the things he won't acknowledge in tonight's speech? Here to break it all down, Fox News legal analyst Peter Johnson, Jr. Peter, good morning to you.
Good morning. You know, if the president tells some truths, then I think there'll be common purpose with the American people. But I think there's a bunch of things that we're not going to be hearing from this president tonight that we should be hearing that the American people already realize.
All right. For instance, we're not going to hear the president say this: the recovery feels like a recession.
Because it does to you and to me and to most Americans. Let's look at the drop in mean family income between 2007 and 2012. In 2007, just under $68,000. In 2012, just over $62,000. So you're talking about a tremendous drop in family income in the United States.
Something else we're not going to hear the president say tonight: if you haven't had a full-time job, it's going to be a long time before you get one.
Well, the point is that a lot of people are chronically unemployed and have no chance of getting a job in this particular economy. There's 2.8 million people who are unemployed. They account for about 32% of the unemployed in this nation at this point. And if you're unemployed more than a year or so, you have a 1 in 10 chance of finding full-time, long-term employment.
And everybody's always talking about the unemployment rate. It's gone way down.
Right.
Unfortunately, there are so many people who have dropped off the rolls, they just stopped counting them.
They've absolutely given up, and they have stopped counting them.
All right, something else you're not going to hear the president say tonight, but according to Peter is true: the opportunities for the poor and the middle class have not increased on his watch.
Well, let's look at what the American people are saying and thinking. In a Fox News poll, do you think life for the next generation will be better or worse? That's what we think about as parents. 49% said worse in August of 2012, but in September of 2014, 61% of the American people said worse. Clearly, people don't think it's going in the right direction.
Absolutely. We're going in the wrong direction. And that summarizes with this question: our concern about our future is higher than ever.
There's an anxiety. There's a tension in this country. There's an inability to understand what's going on. Where are we on foreign policy? Where are we in the world? Are we getting weaker? Are we getting stronger? A lot of Americans think that we're getting weaker in terms of concern for the future of the country. Listen to these numbers. 42% extremely concerned, 41% very concerned. So that's 83% either extremely or very concerned about the future of the country. We're going to see a rosy picture tonight. We're going to hear about some new taxes on rich folks. We're going to hear about estate taxes being different, capital gain taxes. We're going to hear about a division between those who have and those who have not. The truth is, that gap has been grown in the 6.5 years this president has been the president. So a lot of Americans are looking for not Democratic or Republican talk, but straight talk about how bad things are in this country and how we can make them better. That's what we really want to hear tonight.
Now, at the Peter Johnson house, are you going to have that drinking game where every time the president mentions fair or fairness, you're going to take a shot of something?
Well, I think we'd take... No, we're not going to have that because we'd be passed out very early in the game.
No kidding.
Okay.
All right, Peter, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.